Understanding Comics, The Invisible Art by Scott McCloud. There was a time when I thought I might do some comics, not as a career, but as part of my other career. I thought that I might just try a few little comic ways to communicate ideas. And I did a little bit, and but I got this book to sort of see if there was something that, if it could give me some insight into the way that we read comics, the way that people write comics, just sort of the shorthand. Because I've noticed that when I had kids, I would put a comic book in front of them or something, and they didn't, it wasn't instinctive that they knew how to read it. Or, there are, as I say, there are shorthands. There are ways of saying, but when it does that kind of thing, it always means this. Anyway, I thought, well, maybe there are things I don't know. So I got this book and I read through it, and it's pretty interesting. I'm not sure that it would be interesting to someone who doesn't want to write comics, or or someone who doesn't have a deep love and interest in comics. If you do, I think that this is probably pretty interesting. And there were some things in here that I was able to take on, and that I found helpful for what I was trying to accomplish. Anyway, the whole thing's done like this, which makes sense. It's done as a comic for, to give you the information that it wants to give you, but in a comic form, which is in hindsight, or, it's like an obvious way to do it, rather than have a bunch of text and then an illustration to show you something. The entire thing is done like this, which sort of kind of shows what you can do with comics and graphic novels. You can do all kinds of cool stuff in there. Okay, so that's the idea. Here's what it looks like. This is a hardback edition. It's got a glued binding, which is not unexpected. I saw a book, Understanding Comics, The Invisible Art.